Hello, world. Richard Carver here on day 106 of sobriety after I spent 20 years of my life high. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. I have a skunk under my porch. Maybe he's living there? I'm not really sure. It explains why sometimes I smell a skunk and I don't see a skunk. He's been under my porch. I know this because as I came home tonight, he was like right in front of my car as I was driving up, and he just scurried and moved the flap of the flashing that I have, or that's supposed to look like fence that lines the bottom of my porch. He just like scooted it to the side and slipped right under. So there's that. Interesting. I don't know what your guys' experiences with skunks, but I've seen a bunch of them around before. I've seen baby skunks, which are really funny the way that they move through the grass. And one time, my cat He-Man, who has passed on over the Rainbow Bridge, my sweet boy He-Man, he used to hang out with skunks. So he would come back and mildly smell like them. You could just tell he was around them. Until one time, he got full-on bathed in skunk. And that was rough. I mean, he was badly sprayed. And so I remember laying in the bathtub with him and bathing him in tomato sauce or soup and all kinds of different shampoos. And the poor boy just was fighting the whole time until he finally just kind of like gave up, which is sad. But maybe it was a bonding experience. I always feel bad. I mean, he still mildly smelled like a skunk after that too for a while. It was hard to get all of that off. But yeah, I mean, skunks are cool looking. I've seen them as pets and stuff. Anyway, oops. What did I do today? Well, in part 3 or 4 of my flooded basement saga, I got up a little later today, just because I've been staying up so late. And by the way, it is 3:30 in the morning right now. So to give you some perspective, I have to, if I sleep 6-7 hours, it takes me into the next day a little while. So I got up, I went downstairs to the basement, and lo and behold, the emergency line that I had ran had kind of scooted back and into the well a little bit and messed with the float of the emergency sump pump. So of course it was just starting to flood in that area again. So I fixed that and then sprayed out the French drain, and that wasn't too bad of a fix. Did some chores around the house, ran some errands, and then I drove up to Philly and had a really fun concert experience where I got to film 3 different bands that were playing. It's like a homegrown session, like all Philly people who are like really good, really popular people who play in all kinds of bands in the area, but some pretty big ones too. I don't know what the deal with me being able to say anything about that one is, because I don't think it was televised, but so I'll hold off on who, because it's like contracts with record companies and stuff like that. Can't really talk about all of that yet. But they were big people, good stuff. Then I drove home. It was like, between 10 and 11 at night, somewhere around there. I was coming back, and I was able to stop in at the girl that I'm dating now, out at her place. So that was great just to see her for a bit. And yeah, I mean, that's wild. That was fantastic to see her. And then after a little bit there, came back here and I had my skunk experience. And I was like, real ginger coming up onto the porch because I didn't want him to, get upset or spooked or anything. So yeah, now I am going to try and get tired, even though I'm like hyped up for some reason. And tomorrow I have students at my place, so I'm going to kind of like clean, get things in order, teach, which is going to be great. And then I might do some writing. We'll see how that one goes. And then yeah, I think that's about all. That was a longer check-in than I thought that I would have tonight, because even though I'm like wired, my brain is like starting to fall off in terms of like vocabulary and able to talk idness. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It'll be a good day. And then I'm really looking forward to this weekend. My the band Katie Dill Turbo 5000 that I'm in, the drummer for that, Steve, he's got another band called Challenger, and their big show on their record label is happening this weekend, where the record label puts it all together. It's kind of like a festival thing. Everybody on the label gets to play, and his band will be playing. So I'm going to be going there, going to be taking along a date with me, so that will be fun. And I'm looking forward to Saturday. It's going to be cool. Wild times we're living in, y'all. So that's the update for tonight. Another no music edition, but I think tomorrow I'll be able to get on a little bit earlier than 3:30 in the morning. And I feel the need to play some music. It's starting to like buzz in my brain a little bit. So I'll probably do some songs tomorrow night. So with that, I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves, because you deserve that in your lives. Proud of y'all out there. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night.